Morning lads and welcome back to Planet Coaster Golden Bridge Park. So this is the 5th episode of the Let's Play today, and today we're going to do a bit of expanding. We're going to start expanding our park's waistline. That's right, we're going to be pushing out the belt here. We are really going to be expanding. We've got $19,000 at the minute to play with. That will obviously grow to 20,000. Probably by the time we start building. Who knows? Maybe not. But the point is that I think we need to build a few more rides, a few more shops and facilities to just kind of bring more people into the park. So last episode was more about managing the park and just making sure it was all running smooth, making sure the staff were happy, doing their job, getting paid fairly, but not too fairly. And we also built Psychola. Now, we don't actually have a name for him, so we'll just call it Psychola. Oh well. And obviously, let's get into it. So we haven't quite got $20,000 yet, you know. It's like, you know, we haven't quite got there. But you know what? We're just going to go ahead and build anyway, because we can. Because we can, that's why. Now, for those of you who don't know, our park right now is more targeted towards adults and teens. So therefore, we're going to avoid things such as a Venetian carousel, because that's more of a child's ride. It's a lot more calmer. Whereas we know our adult and teen customer base that seem to enjoy coming to this park seem to enjoy thrills. So then comes into this compressed air swinging into action. It is Hammer Swing Thrill Ride. Okay, we'll take a Hammer Swing Thrill Ride. Why not? We'll take a Hammer Swing Thrill Ride. It looks pretty damn good. It's pretty nasty on the stomach, if I may say so. But that's what we want. But just before we do that, we do actually need to start to expand the park's area and just in general, just build out the park a little bit more in terms of paths. I think this is a good way to not only plan in the future what we're going to do, but also in order to obviously keep the park going, make sure people are still flowing around the park. We don't want to just start bunching everything up and then build a ride. I was originally going to build it over here, but then I realized we have no foot flow here. We have no traffic coming through. So that would be an issue getting people onto the ride. However, if we start building the path around here, start building a few shops, maybe a few toilets, who knows, maybe we'll move the toilets down here so they have to walk down here. I know it's a bit, you know, evil, but who cares? The point is, people are going to get on the hammer swing, and they're going to enjoy that hammer swing. I'm telling you, I'm 99% certain people will go on that hammer swing, and they'll be like, you know what, when I go home, I'm going to swing a hammer. I had that much fun. Well, actually, I hope they don't do that, because that wouldn't be good. That would not end well, and I don't want a lawsuit either. So I plan on snaking the path around a lot more like this. This way, it will give us some room here to build some like little stalls, shops, anything like that. Little nice things that people can kind of spend some extra money on and kind of keep themselves occupied. It gets people moving down here. That's the main thing. People have got the money in their pockets. We just need to build money magnets now that will attract their money in their pockets towards these items. That's what we're going to need. In order to do that, we're going to go ahead quickly and build a few shops and facilities. Now, we already have a Hat's Fantastic, a Cosmic Cow Milky Shake, a Chiefy Beefy Breaky Burger Shack, a First Aid, and a toilet. Now, I do believe it would be a good idea to have another toilet down here. I just think that would be a good idea. Okay, so we connected all the little mini vendors now, and what we'll do actually at the end is just declare a little entertainment spot here, just a little bit of a place for the mascots to maybe lure in some more people. And now obviously here comes the part where we have to do a bit of creativity. We have to design a toilet. Okay, good news, we've decorated the toilet to some extent, as much as a toilet can really be creative and exponentially enjoyable, I guess. We've made a toilet, we've given it some signs, we've made it look toilety, kind of shaped it in a way a little bit as much as I could like a bog. I was going to give it a lid, but I thought at the end of the day, it's a toilet. I think people just want to use it. They don't really want to look at it and go, oh, look. That's what I'll be using in a minute. Oh, and hey, will you look at that? I found YouTube's favorite symbol. Now, I thought around here as well, it'd be a good idea to place an ATM just in case guests are running out of money. I'll only place one because I don't suspect they'll need a lot right now. However, though, if in the future they do, then I know I need to build more. But until then, we'll just keep it to the one. So I decided to spice up our ATM in the probably spiciest way you can spice up an ATM. I decided to make it just look like an old-fashioned brick wall with an ATM stuck in it, and obviously I chucked the YouTube demonetization symbol on there because YouTube just demonetize anything these days. And you know what? While we're here, we might as well just spice up these few shops as well. Okay, that is all that done. We've got our few shops set up. We've got ourselves, first off, Pizza Pen with the ginormous pizza, smoking hot pizza on top. It's got to be smoking hot. We only serve quality here at the Block Room. Then we have Hot Dog Squad with Dashy the Dash Hound, who likes hot dogs, because quite frankly, he is a hot dog. He's a hot diggity dog. And obviously we got a hot dog on top with a bit of a double helix going on in ketchup and mustard. Then next to it we've got milkshakes, some Cosmic Cow shakes. As a cream, cherry, and some beautiful strawberry shake. Then right next to it we have ice cream. A bit of Cosmic Cow ice cream to freezing up your day. Okay, now I've moved that side out of the way. Let's actually get on with it, because right now we are starting to attract more and more people through. Now, many people aren't quite coming through here, and basically the main way we're going to do this is by building a ride. We've already got people we know that want to come down here. Now we need to give them not only a big reason to come down here, but then also a reason to then go and shop in that afterwards. Now, one thing we might also need near here very quickly would be a first aid, but I'll sort that out. So what we'll go ahead and do is place ourselves the hammer throw. I'll try and get a I kind of want an interesting angle for it. There we go. We got ourselves a bit of an interesting angle. It's not too much of an angle, just a bit, just to offset it, just to make it look a bit special. Now what we've gone and done right here is actually placed a bit of water, a small body of water around the hammer swing. Now, there's a bit of a reason for this, and you know, you'll kind of see why, but I kind of want to do a bit of a theming for it. Not too much of a theme, because I don't like keeping stuff in one theme. I kind of like a bit of everything. It might look a bit dodgy at the end of the day, but I just like experimenting with all the different things. And I really think this will make it very unique looking, and should be quite interesting to mess around with. Not to mention, it potentially has the best exit path I think you could ever have. You get to go over the water and back onto land. Got ourselves a nice little interesting queue system going on here. It's kind of winding and then kind of squiggles and then goes back. The reason for the squiggle here is so we can connect the priority pass back up once it's done. Now, obviously, we don't want too long of a priority pass, but at the end of the day, it's meant to be priority, so you're meant to get there pretty quick. So, you know, we just kind of want a bit of a hop, skip, and a jump. That's a bit small there, so what we will actually go ahead and do is place it on this side. But in saying that, because obviously passes aren't particularly expensive at the minute, we're obviously not going to keep it too short, because otherwise it will fill up and then people will complain. Unfortunately, we're starting to lose money, so we don't really have an option, so we've got to open this up, get it open, get people coming in, and we'll kind of have to build around it as time goes on. Okay, so right now, desperate times are calling for desperate measures. We're going to have to cut the marketing fund for now. We were originally spending $1,000 a month on newspaper adverts. We're going to have to cut those down a bit now, just because we want to keep people in the park and we want to kind of keep our funds going. We obviously did stretch the park out around here, so there will be obviously less people coming around here, so we need to try and find a way to bring them round. But other than that, there isn't really a lot for us to do at the moment. So it wasn't my first original initial idea to place it here. We did obviously put it over here, and yeah, we've slightly moved it just for the fact that it was that far away that people weren't actually going to it at all. They were just ignoring it because they were just like, nah, that's too far away. So to fix that, we've obviously had to move it round a bit closer to all the stalls where people will be coming. So we also repaired the ground damage over here and just thought, you know what, we'll just leave this here. We'll just see what happens. Hopefully people will use it. I'm pretty sure people will use it. It's got a pretty good rating. I mean, at the end of the day, it's a ride, so it can't be that bad that people wouldn't want to go on it. And it actually fits our demographic quite well. Not to mention, as I said, people should be coming for the hot dogs, the milkshakes, the ice creams, the pizza, and the toilets even the ATM if they really want to. So hopefully that should help bring people in. Now thinking about it, I'm also going to bring this little geezer. Look at him, he's so happy. Oh, Kingy Coaster, we're going to bring him in. And you know what? We're going to tell him to come and drum up some guests over here. Okay, so we're creating a new roster called Hammer Flip, and we'll apply it to this geezer. Come on, mate. You know you want it. How do I select him? How do I make him do it? Ah, here we go. Hammer Flip. There we are. At the meantime, we'll also set old Craig Mims here to do his job. Old Craig Mims. Look at him. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we'll set him to do a bit of a roster around here. It'll just make sure this area in particular is kept clean. And then hopefully, if I can kind of just tag the rest of this in, the janitor should then just handle this area separately. So we'll kind of start to split our park into areas so janitors aren't just walking around the whole park the entire day, just spread out. I mean, anyway, that's the plan. I mean, how hard can it be? Oh, we've currently got a queue at the information booth for these lovely priority passes. I think it's about time we turned up the price to about $10 a pass. Oh, yes. $10 a pass seems like a nicey pricey. I think I'll have that on there. Hold on. Why am I paying this woman here to walk around for $150 a month? Oh, yo. Wait there a moment. Christy.
You're fired.
I'm not paying you $150 a month to just walk around. No. You're not getting paid $150 a month to wander. No wonder why all my bills are going out the flipping bin. They're all wandering around. Now, I'll let these people off because it's only just opened and there's not really a whole lot going round here. I think people really like the milkshakes. What the hell? Anyone else just wandering? Well, he's wandering because he's just looking for something to do. I don't know, though, whether we exactly need 2 of them. But what we will do is set old Scotty Dozier here to not do inspections, but instead to do refurbishments, breakdowns, and vandalisms. Then, on the other hand, we'll have good old Donnie Whitfield over here. Not do refurbishments, won't do breakdowns, won't do vandalisms, but he will do inspections. Actually, we'll take breakdowns just in the rare event, because they are vital. We have to get them back online before we lose all that money to ticket refunds and that kind of stuff. Now, our kickflip ride at the minute doesn't seem to be going amazingly well. It's not called kickflip, but I'm going to call it now, because that was actually quite a good name. I like it. I don't know where I got it from. I may have heard it somewhere. I don't know. But yeah, let's hopefully hope that's the idea. At the minute, people just seem to be just walking past it, which isn't really promising. I don't think people really like the ride. Now, the only way I could potentially see us getting out of this is with a roller coaster. But obviously, the issue is with the roller coasters, they cost a lot of money to build. The either idea is we build a new roller coaster with a loan, or we sit here and try and long this one out and really hope that we recover. I'm not saying people hate this new kickflip ride, but something's telling me that they don't really like it. I don't know what it is. 0 scenery. That could be the reason why everybody hates it. Right. Jesus Christ, what was that? Oh, that was the kickflip. And Looney Tunes also decided to break down, and now it's been fixed. Which is very annoying, because that means everybody has been kicked off. Of course I have, for God's sake. Now, I can't quite take, you know, the whole credit for building this. I actually downloaded this one off the blueprint section, but it looks very nice, so we'll keep it. I just thought, well, with all that swinging going on, and potentially milkshake and pizza and hot dog, they might need somewhere to, you know, just remove it from their system, I think is the best way I can say it. Ladies and gentlemen, the minute it kind of seems we're actually making some money back. We have gone from about $1,500 to about $3,000, which is pretty good. However, though, I do want to build a brand new roller coaster, but I don't think I'll get around to that this episode, simply for the fact that even if we do add on an extra $10,000, which I think is the maximum loan we can get, which actually will now be about $13,000, it still won't be quite enough to stretch out into a new roller coaster. Yeah, $10,000 at 20% interest over 5 to 13 months. Is quite an expense, but in saying that, we are obviously investing that into an asset which will then make us more money and hopefully make us enough money that we can not only repay the loan, but we can really capitalize on the loan. But obviously, as I said, in order to do that, we need a bit more money first in just the first place. Oh my God, it's Nick Crompton again. His collar is still popping. Oh, King Coaster doing his job. He enjoys being around Globe of Happiness. You know what? Life goals is to be as happy as this little King Coaster, I tell you. So, our money is starting to creep back up again. It's still all good. We're doing fine. We'll eventually have enough to be able to take out the loan to then start building a roller coaster and really just exponentially grow our profit lines. But unfortunately, that will have to be next time. If you did enjoy this, be sure to share it and like it and all that good stuff. Let me know down below what you thought of it. Any feedback is appreciated, whether it's negative or positive. Let me all know. But apart from that, my name's TheBlockRoom, and be sure to keep it blocked here on TheBlockRoom. Yeah, boy.